All right, welcome to part 3 of the Dogger poster video. In this video, we're going to go ahead and put in the Dogger logo. So let's go ahead and get started with that. You just go to Google Chrome again. We're going to do a Google search. I usually type in the full name. It gives me the exact one I like. So Lingle or Laramie, Doggers. And I'll search that. I go to images and I'll get the images that I need. Again, I'd like to have a large one. If you notice, this one is 300 by 277. As you highlight or you take your mouse over the image, it does give you an idea of how large it is. The thing to remember with this is the larger the number, the larger the image, which gives us better quality. Okay, so this one looks like the largest one here. I'm going to go ahead and click on that one, and then I'm going to right click on it and say copy image. Again, I'm going to go back to my Corel Photo Paint, and I can again either right click, paste as new object, or go Control V. I choose to use the shortcut keys, quicker that way. I'm going to size it down. Now on this one, I'm going to show you how to specifically size this to an exact size. Okay, our image here is 11 by 17. Okay, so I do know that this is 11 inches tall. I'd like to have a couple inches on top and bottom. So, you know, if we do our math there, probably about 7 inches would be good for the height of this. Okay, I can go here, I can select this image, and while I'm on the squares there, I can adjust the size of my image right here by the exact width that I would like and the exact height I would like. Okay. The other thing I do want to do though, make sure you lock this right here. This little lock maintains the aspect ratio. What again that means is the width and the height is going to stay relative to what it is currently. So I'll give you 2 examples. If I don't lock that and I set this to 7 and press enter, it's just going to squish him down. It didn't maintain the aspect ratio. I can press Control Z. I'm going to go ahead and, that undo the paste. I'll just go Control V, paste him back in there again. Now, I would like to have him be exactly 7 inches tall, but I want to maintain the aspect ratio. So I'm going to click that, and if you click it, you notice it goes to a locked state. Now if I go to my height, I type in 7 and then press the enter key, he goes to exactly 7 inches. Okay, so that's how we can get specific heights. Now it does look kind of goofy right here, showing black. That's just my computer struggling a little bit with the resolution. Okay. The next thing I want to show you how to do is remove this white background. Okay. You notice again over here on the right in the object manager, when we pasted in this new object, we got it, shows up right here. As I'm doing this, I need to make sure that I am selected on that object, because I also have to right click and say apply here, sorry. You may have clicked on the background and switched to the other object, if you can see that. That'll kind of mess you up. So make sure either you can select an object here and make sure that you're on an object, or you can select the object here. Okay? Using what's called our object pick tool. I'm going to now select a new tool. So over here in my tools menu, I have a rectangular mask tool right here. The mask tool is used to select certain areas of an image. there is a little triangle down here in the bottom right hand corner of that tool. And if I click on the little triangle, it's going to fly out with other mask tools that I can select from. One of my favorite ones is this one right here. It's called the Magic Wand Mask tool. If I click on this one, what the Magic Wand tool does is select colors that are similar to it within a tolerance you can adjust. So basically, if I want to get rid of this white background, I click on the white, and it's going to go around and select everything that it can touch that is basically white. Notice it does go into this one though. However, it's not going to affect this image because we are simply selected on the one image of the Dogger logo. If I was on this object and it was going into there, it would delete that part. But since I am simply on this image, I don't have to worry about that. I can go ahead, and what I'm going to do is I selected that, and I'm going to hit the delete key on my keyboard. I hit the delete key on my keyboard, and it will delete out that part that it had selected. Okay, if it had taken too much, you may want to undo it and adjust your tolerance to where it's not taking as much. But this should be good. I'm going to go through the entire go around and select all the white parts. Press delete, and there's one right here kind of by his elbow. Press delete. So now you'll notice though I still have that little, what's called that mask going on right there. Okay, to remove a mask, up here you can see that there is a remove mask button. If I select this button right here, it will remove the mask. That's always a good idea and a good habit because the mask will kind of mess you up. Because right now it's only selecting this part of that image. If I try to do other things, just like, for example, erase out here, it won't erase anything. It only erases inside of there, okay? So I want to go ahead and remove the mask now, and now we're good. So we have a nice, clean, cutout image of our Dogger. The last thing I want to show you what to do is how to center the Dogger on the paper, okay? So I'm going to go back up here and select my Object Pick tool. Then what I want you to do is over here, I have mine open already. I'm going to close some of these up. You should see here that you have a tab called Hints and a tab called Object Manager. This is where we're managing our objects. I could go right here. There is a plus sign. I select the plus sign and it gives me some other options of Dockers that I can add here. Another one that comes in handy is one called Align and Distribute. So I simply, in the box next to it, I select the check mark there. I check it. You notice it adds another tab over here. I can go to this tab and now I have some options that I can use. So now that I am on, I want to make sure that I'm on Object 5. Yours may be a different number. That's okay. I can even rename this if I'd like. I'll just call this one the logo. And I can rename this one if I would like. Click on it once and then click on it again. And I'll call this background. So I can make sure I get them. Name already exists. Okay. I'll just call it Lightning. Okay, Lightning. So now I can get them selected. Oh, my battery's getting low. I better hurry with this video. So I'm going to add this here. And in the Align and Distribute, I want you to make sure you select this part right here that says Document Edge. I'm going to select Document Edge, and then I'm going to select right here, Align to Center Vertically. Oh, dang it. I got to make sure I'm on my correct one. I got to be on my Dogger logo.